Hey there, hi there. It's your Tin Toy Gene, Tin Toy of the Little Tin Toy Company. And I bid you warm welcome to my stream. And my mouth isn't moving. Give me one momento. Gosh. You know, you think you have everything all right, all set up, and then all of a sudden your mouth just doesn't want to move. And let me give it just a little bit of little grease there. Some oil. There we go. Hello. Hope everyone's doing well today. Tin Toy's doing pretty alright. This stream almost didn't happen. I put tentative on there. And it's gonna be it's gonna be a short stream today. Actually pretty short, so I'm gonna probably do like one chapter in this DLC and call it there, because your Tin Toy had to do something today with Tin Mum, but that got pushed back, so I'm glad it did, because I really, really wanted to stream today. So I'm glad that got pushed back. But I will have to go soonish. Not like soonish, but you know. It's not gonna be as long as my usual streams are. Like a couple hours, you know. Give or take a few minutes. Anyways, I have something to show off. If you looked at my banners, you probably guessed what it is. But I'm really excited to show you a new background. So I won't be talking in this beige void anymore. It's awesome. I do like this beige void though. It's a good background. That's why I used it for my schedules. But I think I overused it a little bit here. So... and with that said, I think I will show it off. Let me just turn off studio mode here because... okay, bitrate, you get up there. I have things I want to talk about and a game I want to play. Alright, so... and here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, look at this beautiful background. I've been working on this for a while with the artist. I want to just thank the Lykos. All his information is in the description. Description and on my about page. Lykos, he did such fantastic work. It was such a joy to work with them. Just gone through like several drafts. Towards the end there, I was getting really, really picky about the lighting, but he was so accommodating, and it was such a joy to work with him. I highly recommend if you want like a really detailed, fantastic background. He's the guy to go to, and I highly recommend it. I want to keep this up here until I start streaming my game. But yeah, this is a nice little device. If you ever wonder where I was streaming from, this is it. I got a nice little teeny house here. Was built specifically for Tin Toys. You can see the Tin Toy paraphernalia over there in the corner, the nice mug. I was actually surprised he was able to find one. You know, ceramic mugs from the time were just, you know, sometimes they're so brittle. I mean, not super brittle, but you know, over time, you know, they crack. People drop them. So, surprised the owner of this antique shop was able to find one. And just put it right next to it. It's awesome. Then I got my nice little music player over there. It's not really the scale. As you can see, the wind up bar is pretty big, but that's okay. They got my little TV. Like the models on these little model toys are just so detailed. I mean, I could turn around and just see like the actual like human counters. And those are like super duper detailed. I guess they have to be for those humans, but for our Tin Toy toys and furniture, that's not too bad. I mean, I wish those games in the corner there on that bookcase were real, but they're kind of like just painted on. But you know, I have my ways of getting games to myself, and I got my PlayStation back there, or a facsimile of one. You know, somehow the owner of this antique store found out this Tin Toy likes to play video games and decided they were going to try to find like a miniature PS1. And they did, thankfully. The TV's a bit retro though. but that's fine, you know. I think that one might have like only have an RF adapter, so you gotta take it think what you could get. That actually model is really fun because I have to physically screw in with an actual screw the RF box that I plugged the RF cable into. So it's a pain, but I only have to do it once because I don't have any other consoles yet. Then you have the background, got all these cute toys and games and other toys. I see it's an antique shop, so it's got a lot of antiques, but you know, I think the owner decided they weren't getting enough business, so they're holding retro games. I guess you could call those antiques. I don't know. I mean, yeah, the PS3 and Xbox 360 are retro games. The time, if you want to be old, if you're of a certain age, from the time now to the release of the Xbox 360 is longer, or about the same length. I forget which. Then the release of the 360 to the Atari. So it's a retro console, unfortunately. And you know, the Nintendo, Atari, Genesis, like those are ancient. Like those are still like younger than me, but still they're ancient. When did the Nintendo come out? 41 years ago, 40 years, so almost half a century old. Let that sink in, and I'm sorry if that turns you to dust. But that's just how it is. Like, get rid of this. Yep, get rid of that one. Just gotta clear up my sources here so it doesn't choke. But yes, I love this background so much, and what I really wanted to stress that this was a dollhouse, and that the detailing on the furniture is not gonna be as detailed in the background, and he just freaking nailed it so well. I am so happy about this background. Yeah, that was like the first major thing I wanted done for this channel, is just have like a baseline. Like everything that I do is gonna be referenced from this picture. So every little keeping with like the antique motif, I'm going to have this. Like this is like fit the motif to like this is what I want, especially with the dollhouse there. You get the giant mug there. That's just it's giant compared to me, but as a normal human, that's just like a regular coffee mug. But yeah, I can't take any credit for this. This is Boof's idea, and that was such a great idea. So when she starts getting the VTubing, her channel's gonna be so good, so many good ideas. It's like I'm gonna probably retire after that, 'cause, you know, she's gonna be so good at this stuff. But I just so happy about this background. I'm really excited to finally show it off. I made hints to it in the past, not all the time, but times, and this is what I was talking about. Yeah, just from here, I'm just gonna start slowly building up my channel now that I have a reliable, I say before I probably get laid off, source of income, so I'll be able to put some of that towards my channel. I'm mostly saving it up like other things, but I do plan on putting not an insignificant amount on this channel, because I really love doing this, and even if it's just for me, I still want to just, you know, want to build myself up. Then, you know, goes without saying, eventually I want to do live 2D. I love this I love the PNG rigging a sprite. Reen did such a fantastic job. Which, by the way, I'm gonna get in contact with, because I have some ideas. But I do want to graduate up to live 2D at some point. there's a lot of great rigs out there. Like like VGen is where I went to for this model for Reen and for Lykos. They're both on, as you can see, just go to my stats, but the links are there. And but yeah, VGen is a real great source for amateur streamers. Like if you want like to find models or backgrounds or widgets or banner art, like it has it all there. And a lot of those things I want to add to my channel too. I mean, I've actually kind of like plateaued when it comes to like knowledge and figuring things out. Which is to say, I haven't really looked into it all that much. I've just been kind of focusing on my new obligation, just to get in the hang of things. I know it's been a few months, but I'm still just kind of adjusting because I haven't had an obligation in a long time. Like my last obligation was me just standing in front of that window, in fact, until this owner found a dollhouse that would fit a 1-inch tall tin toy, and then furnished it up. And now I'm here and I'm streaming. But yeah, I'm still adjusting, and you know, now I have a real solid idea of like what my income is and what kind of budget I can afford. So that sort of stuff has come at the expense of like learning and all that stuff. So, well, again, Lykos, thank you so much for this background. I really recommend everyone go check him out. Such fantastic work. Like he does both indoors and outdoors, and they're so detailed. It's just, oh my gosh, this came out so good. And like he's really good about my suggestions or what I wanted. And like I said, towards the end there, I got very finicky about the lighting, and he was super accommodating, no complaining. I mean, I'm sure he was probably complaining, oh, this stick of tin toys is very, very, very. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I was actually kind of finicky with the lighting towards the end there. But everything else though was smooth sailing. Yeah, sometimes the lighting is like the hardest part. So for future, if anyone does this stuff, just have that sort of thing in mind. That way you're not springing that sort of thing. Because I did feel pretty bad. I mean, they didn't complain to me or anything like that. They were, like I said, they were very commenting, but I did feel bad because it's one of those things you really don't think about. Like I thought about the design, like all this design I came up with. They add a few of their touches, like the laptop, the credit card reader, and all that sort of thing. And like they have their own little flourishes in, which I'm grateful. Like the buildings outside where all of them, they added that without like I said, I wanted a mixture between the old and the new because I'm 111 years old, so that I wanted something like to be reminiscent. Same thing with like the toys and games inside the thing. I wanted like a mix between the two. So I am a toy out of time, and I kind of wanted to communicate that with all these being in an antique shop that has both old-timey toys and like newer things like the stuffed toys, the cutie ones, and like the race card there, and you know, the laptops, video games, all sort of thing. Like with the cash register there, like that probably is it. I don't think that I ever saw the owner of this place use it, but they use their laptop over there, so it's just like a nice dichotomy between the two, and that's what I wanted. And my costs really came through. So thank you again, Lykos. This when I saw the final product, or even like the first draft, it really made my day. I got so excited. And we just went from there, and fan-freaking-tastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. All right, I yapped about enough, and I said this was going to be kind of a short stream, so I want to at least get through one chapter. And because I know I've been putting this game off. But what is this? EULA. Did you update? Whatever. Actually, we'll go to yapping real quick, because I just wanted to have this pop up until the game starts. But yes, like I said, there's a race car that I was talking about in the bottom right corner there. And if you zoom in, all those games on small case there. At least it's all paper mache, I said, but they're all print out PlayStation games. And in the background, you have some games. You can notice the tiles for them. You have Legally Distinct Crash Bandicoot there. I requested that specifically because companies are really precious about that sort of thing and monetized content. So like the other ones you could see, but when it comes like full front of the pictures, like I didn't want to. And if that becomes a problem, like Lykos said, you know, if you have any issues, I could just change them out, and I probably will. It might be too much to have them change everything, so I just might have the bookcase get darker or whatever.
Resident Evil 4.
What? Alright, gameplay. Game capture. Resident Evil. Is this it? Did it work? Here we go. Chapter 4. While searching for Lisa, Ada King becomes dizzy before passing out. She wakes up, comes face to face with Wesker himself, and he isn't pleased. Ada follows his orders and blah 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 blah. Okay. I don't even know. I don't remember where I was going. Where was I going, fella? Oh, yes. Before I forget. Replay buffer. I gotta remember to do that. Yeah, I actually have a bunch of replays I've been kind of neglecting. Ooh, raccoon. Like Raccoon City. Like I've been neglecting that sort of aspect to this channel. It's just getting just like clips out there. Sorry to say. Because I haven't sorry, I had something wrong. I haven't been really getting in the during gameplay, or I'm trying to create situations like that kind of takes out like the mystery of it, but I am trying to create situations where I can get some fun clips out of it. And I'll be honest with you, I think a lot of streamers do that. Okay, this Oh! Here we go. I'm smart. Well, she doesn't poke like Leon does. She slashes. And speaking of Leon, I think we're gonna come face to face with him very shortly.
The first ingredient should be in this room.
Yep, we certainly are. Lucky for Leon, they come whoever comes through and populates everything with goodies for him to loot. Let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I know exactly. I prepared a way to acquire the ink. Get shooting. Julio, you're one weirdo. If that's So imagine you had to shoot these emblems, like emblems, to open up like a draw. Like what on earth? One of the place people say this game takes us too seriously, and they misunderstood the assignment, I'll say. Where is that? Which I say, Balderdash. They understood the assignment perfectly. And that sort of nonsense does not clash with the tone they're going for. Even like the most like scary locked. The most scary I said that right. The most scary horrors do have some oftentimes bits of levity. And having like the minecart set piece and all that stuff is like a fun gameplay thing. It doesn't clash with the tone at all. Those people are just haters for the sake of hating. Nitpicky crap. Oh, Leon's gonna show up. He's gotta unlock the door for me. Oh, that's right. I have him in his pinstripe suit. Nice. It's like something. This is gonna be like a neo-noir.
Right there, Leon.
Oh, she's using the cutscene gun. I kind of wish they used different guns in the
Would it make you
cutscenes,
use
like the ones
this?
you have equipped. But
Would you?
what can you say?
Well, after 6 years, that is one hell of a greeting. Ada.
You don't seem surprised. Interesting.
Try using knives next time. Better for close encounters.
He got some
Not a bad
skills
move.
since she last saw him.
Very smooth.
So who are you working for this time?
Oh, Leon. You know I don't work in town.
He's like, oh no,
Leave the girl.
it doesn't work that
She's
that
lost
way.
no matter what.
In the you know, at this point, we all know he's in the
Maybe
the
I'll
upcoming
have to
game.
meet me again.
He ditched
Then I
his
might
knife
see
for a
if I can
hatchet. I mean,
look
hatchets are great and all, but you know,
You
why
think
not
you're
use
gonna give up
Marvin's
that
knife?
easy?
Yeah, I saw the video, a picture
Right.
of his guns, and I guess he really,
How about we continue this
he
discussion
I
in
guess he
another
really hooked up with Chris, and he got the strength regiment from him to get those guns buffed up. I'll be honest with the guy that doesn't suit him. I think he's more of a, look, he's better as like a toned protagonist and not like a buff one like Chris is. But you know, that's just
See
me.
you around, Leon.
But you know, once pictures of his like guns in motion dropped, I noticed that like social media got a little bit more moist. So you know, clearly whatever design decisions they made worked on a lot of people. So yeah. So who am I to yuck their yums? He looks weird old though. Like Uncle Leon is just weird to me. Like I said, I don't put much stock in these characters aging up. Like it's like I treat it like Street Fighter, like they're quote unquote aging, but they don't really change much. Like Rio looks the same as he did in the second game, except now he has a beard. Like that's all that's really changed. Right. Oh, okay, I think I know. I think I remember what's going on. F. Just wait, you see what this is. This silly cat. Oh wow! I wonder what's gonna happen here. You know, big thingies here.
If and Gong have the same symbol. Seems simple enough.
All right, what we got here? Oh. I have to remember where these are, because I don't want to get... Well, you see. Thanks for the handgun ammo. Definitely gonna need it. All right. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2. Okay. Yep. All right. I remember the way they are.
Bad feeling about this.
Me too. Me too. in case you were wondering, if you played the original, this hallway, as you're about to see, was in the original, but it was on Leon's campaign. They kind of like split the difference. Like people say, oh well, I missed this, that, and another thing. It's like, well, they moved it to separate ways to make separate ways a much better experience. Like you could argue about like a lot of changes if they're better for worse, but I think like everything's subjective. But I think objectively, separate ways is a much better game, like a campaign, DLC expansion, whatever you want to call it, than it was in the original. The original was okay, but it was just, I don't know, could have been better. Oh jeez.
What comes up with these things?
Good question. Oh, they're different. And the two snakes. Okay, I was like, why is it opening up? I mean, I guess it could not opening up all the way makes sense, but I'm pretty sure it would have ran out of track. It probably just would have been chilling out here, but you know, I'm not a genius who designed this castle, so. But yeah, I was very critical of Grace's gameplay when I first saw it, because I'm kind of tired of like these characters being super duper scared. I mean, I'm a coward, so I don't need a character to be cowardly with me. Like, leave the like cowardly reaction stuff to me. You know what I'm saying? So, but after seeing like more of her gameplay, like, okay, this is gonna be pretty neat. I don't like the sneaking around junk though. Like I like it in this game because it's in service of like stealth takedowns. Because you have a knife to do that, and this makes the combat encounters a little bit easier. Thins out the herd,
Something goes here.
as they say in the business. But using it as an actual like stealth to avoid enemies, like I don't like that aspect. Like everything else about her stuff is pretty neat, but that one aspect I don't care for. I prefer the like my level of stealth and like thanks for the lurk, Ethan, does it? My preferred method of escaping, avoiding fights and whatnot is like to beat up their like to drop their limbs. Ooh. Oh crud, I forgot how to. Oh yeah, okay, yep. I forgot how to parry there for a second. Like in like Resident Evil 2, you could shoot off limbs and whatnot. It was disgusting, but like very satisfying. And like it's supposed to be visceral because it's like a horror game. But that was the best way of getting past zombies. It's just like cacking their legs off, or if you got their arms off, they like couldn't like grab you to attack. And if you got their limbs off, their legs and whatnot, then well, they can only crawl, and you can avoid them easier instead of like this stealthing. Remember, I have to buy these keys. They're it's kind of annoying actually, but you know, whatever. What can you do? What can you do? They actually balance the economy pretty well, despite me just complaining just now. But yeah, I'm actually look forward to Requiem. I'm probably not gonna get it new. I'll probably wait a little bit.
I think I know what's coming.
Oh, Ada's so smart. She's played these games before. She knows what's gonna happen. This isn't her first rodeo. Did I attack this? Alright. Alright. What do I want? I want this one.
Thought so.
Yeah. And my aim's on point today. Now it's gotta go turn the crap. Oh jeez, 2 of them. Oh. Wanna shoot me? Oh hey. Thank you for the present. How dare, miss?
Lights out.
Yeah, you know, I refuse to believe all these characters age. It's impossible. They don't age. Nuh-uh. I disagree. No. But you know, honestly, like I'm actually really excited for. No, I'm looking forward to the game, but I'm also excited for what's coming next because they say this is like the last like quote unquote Resident Evil for the storyline. But like after this, like they have all these wonderful characters now. They could start like having these like side stories or you know just like like just random stories. Like I treat it like a comic book. Like oh, okay, this is in this you have the mainline Superman comics, then you know, then you have, you know, then like the universe reboots or whatever the heck, and this new Superman is different, and it doesn't really take place like oh this takes place between issues so and so and so show. No, it's just like a whole separate thing that doesn't really matter. Oops, wrong one. like when what I mean by that is whatever character development or stories or whatever other serialized junk happened in like the previous
One ingredient left.
in a comic line. It's really didn't matter because it's all completely new things, and so they could start doing that with all these characters. Like, oh wow, it'll just explain like, oh, why is Chris not like a walking like slab of meat, or why is Leon old anymore, or you know, why is Claire young and all that stuff, you know, 'cause we're never gonna see Claire again. I feel bad for the ladies in this series because they never they really don't come back. They get replaced. The mainstays are like the dudes. They're great characters, but you know, I would like to see Jill again. I would like to see Claire again. You know, we're never gonna see Shiva again. Um, and I can't remember the lady's name from 6, but I think I think Capcom's getting memory hole that one. If they remake it, I think they should redo like the whole thing. Truth be told, I mean, the gameplay was fun. Like the amount of like moves you can do, like the dodges and ducks and weaves and all that sort of thing. Like that was like pretty fun, but the game that was in was like, yeah. I don't dislike it as much as like a lot of fans of the series does, but it's not. It's like they really need to get rid of that. Was it Jake? Get rid of that clown. Don't care. Like the only fun thing about him was that he did a suplex on like that big enemy that chased him around, but everything else about him was just boring. Poor Sherry got saddled with that clown. All right, let's see. These blue tails have hung around far too long. They're an eyesore and need to go. Someone bring them down. It's bad luck to leave them hanging. I agree. All right, what you got for me, fella?
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Oh, I like it. I like how the right here that the lamp is giving myself like a blue halo. That's really neat. You really thought of everything there, guy. I actually gotta move my head. See my ammo count and all that stuff.
I'll buy almost anything. A deal well struck.
Oh.
Cash in your pocket or your life. Easy choice.
I mean, it is an easy choice, but also,
You have a ticket, do ya?
but I also need to upgrade stuff.
Choose a weapon,
I need money to get that tune up.
Cause some mayhem, eh?
Will do. All right. Oh, right here. Yeah, treasure stat right there. Gold ball, deco gold. Yes, need a special team. All right. What we got here?
Welcome, stranger. What can I interest you in?
I hope.
Ruby's all rubbish. It makes no difference. The price.
I don't know if I talked about this on stream with Booth, but one thing I hope they do, 5 remakes all, but it's coming. Like legitimately, like the lady who had the voice actress who voiced Shiva, she posted something about the 30th anniversary of Resident Evil, which is to think about. It's like, oh wow, yes, it has been 30 years. She posted something. I don't know if it's gonna be like just a panel, like a retrospective, but I'm taking it as the game, like Resident Evil 5's remake is coming. I mean, this game sets it up, and they're not changing the story. I mean, they're changing it a bit to make Ada less of a war criminal, but
You'll get some bang for your buck. I guarantee it.
because in that game, she was planning on betraying Wesker, but she was gonna bring the sample to another company. But in this one, let me see. But in this one, she's like, she has a sample, and she's like, oh, okay, that's what you're gonna do with it? Okay, I'm gonna take the sample and keep it safe. That's the impression I got. She wasn't gonna go turn around and sell it to someone else. But anyways, what I was trying to get at earlier, after this cutscene.
Okay, Louise, that's 2.
Last one should be in a room accessible from the castle wall. You bring them all to the top of the wall, and I'll have your amber. Oh, and here's some more info I recovered about that old rock. Sending it now.
View file. Our experiments are still ongoing, but I can already see that this test subject has great potential. To summarize our findings so far, even in the state of suspended animation, it holds influence over other parasites. It seems to possess the same organ as a dominant species and likely has the same level of control. We still have no method to awaken it. Furthermore, after a deadly accident, we have decided to take extra precautions to seal the amber in a protective case. This is why I plan to move the amber research lab to the new comms facility. I guess this is where I say adios to Don Quixote. It was Elise who discovered these things, but Sadler does not trust him. I hope he keeps his mouth shut. Annabelle Garcia Izquierdo, head researcher. Anyways, what I was saying is, like, I hope they bring like a merchant in Requiem and the remake of 5, because I do not like these chapter sayings. I like one whole complete like world, but if I have to put up with it, I'd rather have a merchant upgrade my weapons than having it just be like an weird upgrade thing between the chapters, like in 5. It's just not fun. It just doesn't. It wasn't as fun. Like, it was just such a boilerplate, boring way of doing things. So, it's a long day read. I hope they bring back a merchant for both Requiem and the remake of 5. Oh man, I got too much trash here. Actually, I go sell that boot knife.
Take a look. Something's bound to catch. Welcome. What can I interest you in?
Okay, boot knife.
Don't get yourself
I gotta be
killed.
careful with the background music because I don't want to get copyright striked. I did that for the save music. I didn't realize it was because I used the original soundtrack for one, and I didn't realize in the original game they for the save room music they used they licensed it out. I thought it was in-house music. Otherwise, I would have been more careful. But it's good to know. Oh, got a little extra something. Nice. All right, here we go. Gotta save these flashes before I fight the big guy. If I do that, it's gonna put all 3 in there, and I don't want that. Okay. Okay, I'm doing pretty good. I'll just use this, though. Yeah, well, extra something. Just to be on the safe side. Yeah! Okay. I see treasure. Let's go get some treasure. Ah, the crows ran away. Red barrel. Red barrel. Oh, combat area time. Oh, yeah. Now this one, I remember this. This one's kind of annoying.
Couldn't just let me through, could you?
That's my sentiment at this point.
Boys.
This guy runs around like a clown, so I'm gonna try to get him down. There we go. I win.
Finally. Glad that's over.
That guy runs around a lot. If I have this gun to dump on him. Even without infinite ammo's gun is kind of like a cheat gun. Oh, I'll put you out of your misery. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I have the grappling gun. I can just grapple towards enemies. Those big ones, though, you have to be very careful because their attacks are insta kill. They just like chomp your head off. Om nom nom. Yeah. Infinite knife. Heck yes. Everyone's doing fresh playthroughs. I'm doing. This is what the playthroughs like when you unlock everything. Oh, Press M for mature. I'm anything but. I have to be careful about that. I'm like sprinting around. I don't mean to use my grappling hook there, because I did miss that one
Where
spot.
are the others?
Supplies! Covered in the dreaded, hated yellow paint. I'm playing, I've talked to us before, I'm playing Assassin's Creed Shadows offline. Or offline, off stream. It's a game just for me. And they use the paint I like. They use white paint to signify things you can run up. Only in things where you normally can't run up, like very sloped walls and whatnot. So I know that game you can usually climb anywhere. I mean that series, you can just climb anywhere. But some parts you can't. And they did signify, oh, if there's a spot up that normally unclimbable wall, they designate with white paint, or like white, you know, like wear and tear.
That should do it.
It used to be white for everything, like playing the original Uncharted games. Everything like the climbable spots were white, because they were old, mostly old ruins and whatnot. It's like the stucco from the keeping the bricks together and whatnot. It's the only thing that's left. Oh, good. I gotta get my flashbang back. I used to cack the crows. I'm getting a lot of rifle ammo, so I'm gonna need that soon. Did you ever have enough rifle ammo? Can I warp that way? No, I can't. No. Anything up here? Oh yeah, this is the way to go. I don't want to go this way yet. I want to get that flashbang. Okay. Now I'm ready to go. See, I can't run now because it's on the same button. Now I really don't know where to put it, so I'm just gonna leave it on shift. Actually, is Lashley in there? Nope. Okay, so Leon already picked her up. Or is about to.
The last ingredient's not far now.
A sapphire.
That sound. That's right. I still have some unfinished business to take care of.
That's not Pursuer, by the way. He comes and goes in cutscenes only, which is great because I can't handle Pursuers.
So, what's become of the amber?
Sorry, nothing yet. But my little helper is creating quite the commotion. Everything will work out just fine.
As long as you can keep your dog under control.
He's a good boy. Predictable.
Fine. Keep your mutt.
I liked her look there. I was like, oh, geez, this clown. Oh, yep, she's wearing that armor, too.
Leon, changed your mind yet?
Yeah?
Assuming you haven't, I've got a tip for you. Seems like something big is about to go down in the throne room. Babysitting's tough, huh?
Such sass. That took a while. Yeah. Well, that was weird. I was expecting him to whip around after that didn't work out the first time. I guess the window for doing stealth takedowns is pretty high, which is great. Great for me. A very low level skill player. Okay, I don't think this guy. I think this guy's coming towards me. I want to switch back to my compact pistol next chance I get. Change things up a little bit. I don't think any of this matters because I have the gun. You have to drop down too, fella. I just do so much damage with this thing. I just blast right through the dudes. I mean, it is all right. 'Cause, I mean, I did my time in the trenches, having a bit of an overpowered time of things. It's fine by me. Either because they skip all that rubbish just with their grappling gun.
I should check below.
Check behind first. Otherwise we'll miss those pestes. Shwa. This is new.
This must be the collection room.
Preparators note: the collection master's attacking lousy boss. He leaves all the sections for me to do. Even if he does bother to come here, all he does is go up at 3 favorite specimens in particular order before leaving. There's nothing special about them anyway. Why not look at those 3 specimens when we all have that prized butterfly to admire? A good researcher would know such things.
Interesting.
And so he came in. The Beatles. He likes the Beetle. He likes the thing in there. Oh, what's this one? Isidro's note. April, 9 years after since my awakening, I have received a written petition from Mendez. He wants me to forgive a servant who foolishly ran away. He does not understand. It is not a matter of forgiveness or unforgiveness. Only my noble pursuit matters, for which countless sacrifices are required, in order for all who dwell in the land of our master. Besides, it will be impossible to remove it from his body now. She implants her prey with part of herself, manipulating their consciousness and trapping them in waking nightmare. They are bent to her will, no matter how how far they try to flee. The only way to truly escape the torment is to cacker, so the entity within her prey dies too. And this, after all, made up of specialized cells which cannot survive on their own, yet none are strong enough to put down my hound, by Peasanta down.
Good to know.
Good to know. Alright. Okay, so it's the beetle, the gull, and what is that, crocodile?
Blue butterfly.
Pardon me. Beetle, dingy, and crocodile. No? Oh, maybe that one. There we go. Easy breezy.
Got everything you need.
Good. And I got exactly what you want. Oh, that's not good. The parasite is reacting to the amber.
So that's the amber. That looks like something Wesker would want.
So, for what I gather, the amber there is stronger than even what Sadler has. That's why Wesker wants it, but he has to. But since he doesn't get it in this game, he has to sell for something else. Not looking so good there, Ada. Look at that.
This will knock out the parasite, but only for a time. You ready? A tu salud.
Ooh. I don't like needles. You have to get every time I go to a doctor get some blood drawn. It's
Not a cure.
very
Just need to
unpleasant.
find a
I
way to
do
get
not
that thing
like
out of you.
needles, one iota.
It's coming.
I don't understand. It should be working by now.
Take the amber and go. Once the parasite is sedated, you can give me back that damn stone.
I can't leave you here. Not like this.
Spare me. I'll be fine. You got another promise to keep.
All right, but you come find me as soon as you're done here.
You left this little wooden case there. Jab the end. Let's save it. All right, that's gonna be it for me. Actually, just in time too, because I gotta actually go do a couple things. But I think next time I play this, I want to beat the game, because I know I've been kind of drawing this out a bit, and it's on purpose. I think we only have a couple chapters to go, anyways. But yeah, next time I play this, I'm gonna try to beat it. Yeah, sorry for the short stream today, but there were things I had to do. And like I said, they got pushed back, so I was able to stream, but only a quickie. Go to yapping. That was... Let's see. This menu... Quit game. I did save it, thank you. Exit. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 Remake, man. So good. I'm gonna keep this up till the end of the stream. Online store. Resident Evil Requiem. Okay, that's why. Probably had to... EULA and user license agreement, which are unenforceable. Oh, stretch. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the stream in the background as much as I did. I think I will try to record the last parts of Resident Evil 4, the Reen campaign again, because as you noticed, I unlisted the last part of it because it just wasn't worth watching. I was not very fun or pleasant during that, and it stunk. Like I was just yeah. So I mean, that's a good thing about, you know, having control over all your videos, is that if you're not like if you're not feeling it, like when you start creating things, you're very critical of what you create, and sometimes I end the stream like, but not to the point where I will unlist it, because you are your own worst critic. But there are some videos where I know, okay, that was awful. Like I stopped streaming and I feel really bad that I just made such like a junk stream, and it doesn't happen often, but that Resident Evil stream was one of those times. And so if you're watching the playlist, like, if you've been watching, like, oh, where's the end? I want to see how things go. It's because your tin toy got to the end, but he was being but he wasn't very fun, so that's why. But yeah, one of these days I will just record something like I am now, have commentary over things and whatnot, and post it up there. But yeah, until then, I apologize for that last part not being there. All right then. Yeah, like I said, sorry for the short stream, but I'd rather have a short stream than no stream, and I'm glad things actually lined up. And I will be back tomorrow. Actually, I shouldn't say what's tomorrow. Wednesday. Boof and I shall be playing the Ascent again. I've been really enjoying that. Then Thursday is a no stream day. Then Friday it's Absalom. So it's like a stream with Boof week. She wasn't feeling too well today, so I actually wanted to stream with her today, but she's a bit out of sorts. So nothing serious, so it's okay. But yeah, she knew she wasn't going to be down for doing anything today. So I put separate ways, because the last couple times I tried to stream it, things didn't quite work out. And they still kind of didn't, but I'm glad to at least got it in, got a chapter in. But I do want to try to beat that game next time I play it. But yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed it, and with that, I hope you all stay healthy, stay safe, and take care of yourselves. And I'll see you next stream. Bye bye.